Assalamu alaikum, dear student. This is lecture number 2 regarding corporate law, and last lecture, which one? Lecture number 1, we have studied about the introduction regarding corporate law, and in that lecture we have studied about what is corporate law, what is the nature of corporate law, its objectives, its working, its framework, its legal framework, and regarding all the case laws. In this lecture number 2, we have studied about sources and nature of companies in Pakistan. Lecture number 2 is sources and nature of companies in Pakistan. So, first for all, objectives regarding companies. Objectives, identity, the primary source of company law in Pakistan is statutes, case law, and regulations governed by the corporate conduct. Meaning thereby, laws, these laws are called the Company Act 2017, rules which are framed by the SCCP, and legal precedents which are framed, which are decided by the higher courts in Pakistan. In this lecture, we also appreciate the evolving nature of the corporate law under local and global influences. So, first for all, we have know about what is a company law. Company law is a law which legal discipline that deals with the creation, regulation, and dissolution of the company. It ensures that company operates within a structured legal framework while protecting the interests of shareholders, creditors, and public. So, this is a very simple definition regarding company law. Corporate law's definition is more defined, but the company's law definition is more refined. It explains all the aspects of the company, what to do, what will do in the future and with the public. Number 2, primary sources of company law in Pakistan. Number 1, statutory law. मैंने firstly explain किया statutory law. Statutory law is the Companies Act 2017. It is a major law which governs the company in Pakistan. It replaced the Companies Ordinance 1984. This act also applies all the companies which are the private companies, public companies, single member companies, and not for profit companies, etc. However, it also deals with the incorporation of a company, governance, responsibility, compliance, mergers, and winding up of a company. So, the second point is subordinate legislation, including rules, regulations, and notification issued by the Security and Exchange Commission of Pakistan. As you know, Security and Exchange Commission of Pakistan is a regulator of the corporate law, of the company law in Pakistan, and its role is more important in the corporate law sector. No doubt, the major act is Companies Act 2017, but as a regulator, the Security and Exchange Commission of Pakistan issued notification time to time regarding operation, smooth operation of the companies. For example, companies incorporation, regulations, listed companies, their code of conduct, their corporate governance, anti-money laundering guidelines. These are called the notifications, these are called the guidelines issued by the SECP to the corporate sector, to the companies time to time. And the number third is sources, judicial precedent, judicial decisions by the higher courts, especially High Court and Supreme Court of Pakistan. These are the part of the company law. Courts interpret the ambiguities in the sections, provisions apply in the Companies Act 2017. So, number 4 point is common law principles. These are very, very important principles because our law adopted by the British law and we have borrowed by the British legal traditions regarding corporate law. Since Pakistan inherited by the British colony laws, including the principles like doctrine of ultra vires, corporate veil, fiduciary duties of directors, minority shareholders, etc. These are the basic doctrines, these are the basic principles regarding corporate law, and these principles are adopted by the Pakistan by the British government in 1947. And in starting, I was referred the law which is called the Companies Act 1913. This law was adopted in 1947 in Pakistan through Adoption Act 1947. So, next point is international conventions. While not directly binding, but globally corporate standards are also binding upon the Pakistani companies to role, to influence, to reforms regarding companies. Next, role of SECP. Role of SECP is established in 1997, regulates the corporate sector, insurance, non-banking financial institutions and capital markets. Functions including number 1, companies registration, number 2, oversight and inspection of the companies, number 3, issuing licenses, number 4, enforcing corporate compliance, number 5, promoting investors, number 6, education and transparency. These are the roles of SECP, and these are very vast, wide role of SECP in the corporate sector. Next point is nature of company law in Pakistan. Dynamic role of company law in Pakistan, which provides reforms, amendments, and global trends. Next, hybrid. Combine public regulation with private contractual autonomy. Protective BA seeks to protect not just shareholders but creditors, consumers, and economy. Fifth point is Companies Act 2017 introduction. Short introduction regarding Companies Act 2017. 2017 Act introduced new concepts of companies, protection, legal single member companies, simplify the compliance for small companies, promote digital filing and fast track services, participation and minority shareholders rights, international influence कितना होता है. The Companies Act 2017 is modeled in part on UK, United Kingdom Companies Act 2006, Indian Companies Act 2013. Pakistan adopts these systems to the local context regarding Islamic finance principles. And the lastly, important case law. A case law is a very famous case law, Ittifaq Foundries Limited versus ICI Pakistan Limited, in which clarifies the role of SECP in corporate restructuring. Mian Mohammad Shabbir versus SECP highlighted procedural fairness in SECP investigation. So, these two case laws are very important regarding the introduction of companies law, corporate law, and the role of companies in Pakistan and role of SECP in Pakistan. Dear students, these case laws are more important for more discussion, and this is your also assignment to prepare these case laws in detail and discuss with me in detailed manner. Thank you very much.